It's hard to think of creature more awesome, in a literal sense, than the shark. These are insane facts about sharks. But first, subscribe, like, and comment so that everyone can receive this video. 1. Sharks do not have bones. Sharks use their gills to filter oxygen from the water. They are a special type of fish known as elasmobrags, which translates into fish made of cartilaginous tissues, the clear gristly stuff that your ears and nose tip are made of. This category also includes rays, sawfish, and skates. Their cartilaginous skeletons are much lighter than true bone, and their large livers are full of low-density oils, both helping them to be buoyant. Even though sharks don't have bones, they still can fossilize. As most sharks age, they deposit calcium salts in their skeletal cartilage to strengthen it. The dried jaws of a shark appear and feel heavy and solid, much like bone. These same minerals allow most shark skeletal systems to fossilize quite nicely. The teeth have enamel, so they show up in the fossil record too. 2. Most sharks have good eyesight. Most sharks can see well in dark lighted areas, have fantastic night vision, and can see colors. The back of sharks' eyeballs have a reflective layer of tissue called a tapetum. This helps sharks see extremely well with little light. 3. Sharks have special electroreceptor organs. Sharks have small black spots near the nose, eyes, and mouth. These spots are the ampullae of Lorenzini, special electroreceptor organs that allow the shark to sense electromagnetic fields and temperature shifts in the ocean. 4. Shark skin feels similar to sandpaper. Shark skin feels exactly like sandpaper because it is made up of tiny teeth-like structures called placoid scales, also known as dermal denticles. These scales point towards the tail, and help reduce friction from surrounding water when the shark swims. 5. Sharks can go into a trance. When you flip a shark upside down, they go into a trance-like state called tonic immobility. This is the reason why you often see sawfish flipped over when our scientists are working on them in the water. 6. Sharks have been around a very long time. Based on fossil scales found in Australia and the United States, scientists hypothesize sharks first appeared in the ocean around 455 million years ago. 7. Scientists age sharks by counting the rings on their vertebrae. Vertebrae contain concentric pairs of opaque and translucent bands. Band pairs are counted like rings on a tree, and then scientists assign an age to the shark based on the count. Thus, if the vertebrae has 10 band pairs, it is assumed to be 10 years old. Recent studies, however, have shown that this assumption is not always correct. Researchers must therefore study each species and size class to determine how often the band pairs are deposited, because the deposition rate may change over time. Determining the actual rate that the bands are deposited is called validation. 8. Blue sharks are really blue. The blue shark displays a brilliant blue color on the upper portion of its body, and is normally snowy white beneath. The Mako and porbeagle sharks also exhibit a blue coloration, but it is not nearly as brilliant as that of a blue shark. In life, most sharks are brown, olive, or grayish. 9. Each whale shark spot pattern is unique as a fingerprint. Whale sharks are the biggest fish in the ocean. They can grow to 12.2 meters and weigh as much as 40 tons by some estimates. Basking sharks are the world's second largest fish, growing as long as 32 feet and weighing more than 5 tons. 10. Some species of sharks have a spiracle that allows them to pull water into their respiratory system while at rest. Most sharks have to keep swimming to pump water over their gills. A shark's spiracle is located just behind the eyes, which supplies oxygen directly to the shark's eyes and brain. Bottom-dwelling sharks, like angel sharks and nurse sharks, use this extra respiratory organ to breathe while at rest on the seafloor. It is also used for respiration when the shark's mouth is used for eating. 11. Not all sharks have the same teeth. Mako sharks have very pointed teeth, while white sharks have triangular, serrated teeth. Each leave a unique telltale mark on their prey. A sandbar shark will have around 35,000 teeth over the course of its lifetime. 12. Different shark species reproduce in different ways. Sharks exhibit a great diversity in their reproductive modes. There are oviparous, egg-laying, species and viviparous, live-bearing, species. Oviparous species lay eggs that develop and hatch outside the mother's body with no parental care after the eggs are laid. 13. There are over 500 species of shark. According to the Smithsonian, there are over 500 known shark species, though many are endangered or declining due to various factors like overfishing. 14. Another shark species is the hammerhead shark, known for its distinct appearance. In actuality, there are 9 different hammerhead species. Some can be quite large, up to 18 feet, while the smallest species can be just 3 feet long. The hammerhead's distinctly hammer-shaped head provides them with a hunting advantage and better depth perception. 15. Hammerhead sharks sometimes like to swim in schools. Sharks tend to be solitary creatures, but scalloped hammerhead like to be around friends and family. The younger hammerhead likely stay together for protection, but it's unclear why full-grown sharks would stick together. The schools that consist of all adult sharks go their separate ways at night, but reconvene during the day. 16. Great white sharks are the largest predatory fish on the planet. The largest great white ever recorded, deep blue, weighs in at a staggering 2 tons, or 4,000 pounds. 17. Great whites are named for their white underbellies. They usually swim upwards to surprise their prey from beneath, and then leap out of the water. 18. Great white sharks have 300 razor-sharp teeth in their jaws. However, great whites don't tend to like the taste of humans. Instead, when they attack, it's theorized that they're just getting a test bite. But good news, shark attacks are falling. There were just 64 unprovoked shark attacks worldwide in 2019. 19. The Mako shark is known to leap 20 feet out of the water. Mako sharks are also known for their incredible speed. They've been known to reach speeds of 31 miles per hour. 20. Shark embryos attack each other. For sharks, survival of the fittest begins before birth. According to Live Science, shark litter mates all compete until the largest embryo eats all but one of their siblings. 21. A great white shark's bite packs a punch of almost 4,000 pounds per square inch. That's 4 times as strong as the bite of a tiger or lion. 22. You're more likely to get killed by a champagne cork, a sandhole collapse, or fireworks than by a shark. According to PETA, you have a 1 in 3.7 million chance of being killed by a shark. 23. Some sharks are pregnant for 2 years. You thought 9 months seemed like a while, but the spiny dogfish species of shark can take 2 years to gestate before delivery, making it the longest gestation period of any vertebrate. 24. Bull shark jaws work like a vice. Part of the reasons bull sharks have such strong bites is that they feed in murky waters and have to hold on to their prey when they attack them, as opposed to those in clear water that can attack and reapproach repeatedly, often taking on other sharks much bigger than they are. 25. Great whites do specialize in sneak attacks. Great whites don't kill by crushing their prey in their jaws. They prefer a style of attack in which they chomp on their victim and pull back, letting the prey bleed to death before proceeding to eat the rest of them. For example, when attacking an elephant seal, a great white will immobilize it by taking a bite out of its hindquarters and retreating, returning once it's died and won't struggle. 26. Lightning strikes are more deadly than shark attacks. Despite what Jaws would have you believe, it's seriously unlikely you will be attacked by sharks. Like airplane crashes, when they do happen they get a lot of publicity. As National Geographic points out, the US averages just 19 shark attacks each year, and 1 shark attack fatality every 2 years. Meanwhile, in the coastal US states alone, lightning strikes and kills more than 37 people each year. 27. Hippos, deer, and cows are more deadly than sharks. There are plenty of animals that are far more dangerous than sharks. While sharks kill an average of less than 1 person a year in the US and less than 6 worldwide, the stats are much scarier for creatures such as hippos, which kill a reported 2,900 people in Africa annually. Deer, which are responsible for the deaths of an average 130 people per year, usually due to car collisions, and cows, which kill about 22 people a year. 28. Their skeletons aren't made of bone. Seriously, sharks' skeletons are made of pure cartilage and muscle. Since it's half the density of bone, this makes the shark lighter and more flexible, which comes in handy when it's pursuing prey and having to make sharp turns. 29. They don't sleep at all. At least, they don't sleep like humans. Since some species have to continue swimming in order to breathe, instead of falling into a deep sleep, sharks remain semi-conscious. 30. Sharks are older than dinosaurs. Sharks have been around for a long time, about 450 million years. According to scientific estimates, the animals go back to the late Silurian period when coral reefs were first beginning to form. Jaw and bony fish began to diversify, including the evolution of a group of fish called acanthodians, or spiny sharks, explains the BBC. These extinct fish looked like small sharks but had varying numbers of fins. 31. Sharks used to be bigger than buildings. As huge as some sharks may be, their ancestors are even more impressive. For example, the Carcharodon megalodon, which first appeared about 16 million years ago, grew to 55 feet long and weighed as much 25 tons before going extinct about 2.5 million years ago, making it the largest predator that ever lived, eating dolphins, whales, and other megalodons. 32. The ocean floor is a graveyard for shark teeth. Because sharks are constantly losing and replacing teeth, experts say there are trillions of teeth sprinkled on the ocean floor, there for deep-sea divers to discover and turn into weird jewelry. 33. Shark embryos can sense danger. Sharks are pretty smart right before they're even born. Shark embryos have been found to deploy a similar electrical receptor as adult sharks do when sensing prey or avoiding predators. When researchers imitated a predator using electric fields, the embryos of brown-banded bamboo sharks, contained in an egg case, slowed their gill movements to avoid detection. 34. Sharks have incredibly acute hearing. While sharks' ability to smell is well known, their hearing is at least as equally impressive. They are able to hear their prey as far as 3,000 feet away, hearing low-frequency sounds, like that made by a struggling fish's contracting muscle tissue. 35. Baby sharks are born with all of their teeth. That full formation extends to the teeth of baby sharks, with shark pups entering the world with a full set of teeth intact and ready to fight off threats, including their littermates and own mother. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video. See you.